Ooh, Europa Universalis. Thank you, Morten, for being a fan of that. Yeah, that was something completely different. It's half war game, half Twilight Imperium sized medieval 4X. So based on everything that says, it screams not for me. And Eivind, the Norwegian designer / publisher of that game, was nice enough to reach out to me, and I was like, sure, whatever. I've never been to Norway. Let's fly there. This was last year when flying was still a thing. And I went there and I played the game, and it was fascinating. And it was like, wow, I really feel like I'm building an empire. And he was like, okay, can you design a solo mode for it? I was like, I could, but while I'm having super much fun on my turn, I'm a little bit bored on you guys' turn, and I'm wishing for it to go quicker. But this game is better with more players, so I don't really want to play it with low player counts. So can we make me more excited about other people's turns? And then instead of him saying, who is this random guy coming in, playing my game one time and then starting to criticize it, he said, okay, let's work on it. And I was there for a week supposedly designing a solo mode, and I spent the first 3 days making the game more interactive, which is really a funny thing to say about a game where we conquer territories from each other and then kill each other. But those are not interactions. Those are essentially scorings of our military strategy, plus a bit of randomness. Whereas I wanted true interaction where I care what you do on your turn besides are you buying more soldiers. And he was a wonderful partner in that, and the game came out much more streamlined and interactive and fast-paced and not boring in a good way after that. And then on the last day I sat down, I drew 4 flowcharts, and I said, then roll some dice, follow this flowchart, and then that's what the bot does. And he sat there staring at the paper for 2 hours and then went, I get it. And then a year later, he and his team have designed 20-something unique bots based on the historical preferences of each nation. On France likes to ally with Scotland, and Austria likes to invade, I don't know what they invaded. So he took my framework and ran with it and created the most insanely detailed, yet realistic, yet predictable, yet random enough bot ever. And the only reason it's okay for this level of complexity is because it is a 4+ hour thematic epic with wargamish tendencies based on a video game that people notably play for 20+ hours per sitting. So the people who will enjoy the game will enjoy this epic solo mode, and this was a sort of challenge that was like unheard for me, and I loved it. And now I'm going back for Eivind for more, and I can't talk about those yet, but more historical stuff with madness in it is coming.